Zeuxis as sculptor. He was flourished in the 5th century BC in Hiroshila, Magna Graecia, Italy. He's one of the best-known painters of ancient Greece who seem to have carried a trend towards illusionism to a very high level. Laocoon was a Trojan priest of Poseidon who warned the Trojans, "Beware of Greeks, bewaring gifts." When the Greeks left a large wooden horse at the gates of Troy, Athena or Poseidon, depending on the story's version, upset by his vain warning to his people, sent 2 sea serpents to torture and kill the priest and his 2 sons. Laocoon and his Sons. It's a Hellenistic marble sculpture group attributed by the Roman history Philly, the elder, to the sculptors Athenodorus and Polydorus from the island of Rhodes. It was created in the early 1st century CE to depict the scene from Virgil's epic The Aeneid. Images of drunkenness were also created of women, which can be seen in a statue attributed to the Hellenistic artist Myron of a drunken beggar woman. This woman sits on the floor with her arms, legs wrapped around a large jug, and a hand gripping the jug's neck. Grapevines decorating the top of the jug makes it clear that it holds wine. The woman's face, instead of being expressionless, is turned upward, and she appears to be calling out, possibly to passer-by. Not only is she intoxicated, but she is old. Deep wrinkles line her face. Her eyes are sunken, and her bones stick out through her skin. The Farnese Bull, named for the patrician Roman family who owned the statue in the Italian Renaissance. It's believed to have created for the collection of Asinius Pollio, a Romanian patrician. Pliny the Elder attributes the statue to the artists and brothers Apollonius and Ptericus of Tralles, Rhodes. The colossal marble statue carved from a single block of marble depicts the myth of Dirce, the wife of King of Thebes, who was tied to a bull by the sons of Anatope to punish her for mistreating their mother. The composition is large and dramatic, and demands the viewer to encircle it in order to view and appreciate the narrative and pathos for all angles. The various angles reveal different expressions, from the terror, Dirce, to the termination of Antipope's son, to the savagery of the bull. Venus de Milo, also known as Aphrodite of Melos. The sculpture by Alexandros of Antioch is another well-known icon of the Hellenistic period. Today, the goddess' arms are missing. It has been suggested that one arm clutched at her slipping drapery while the other arm held out an apple, an allusion to the judgment of Paris and the abduction of Helen. Originally, like all Greek sculptures, the statue would have been painted and adorned with metal jewelry, which is evident for the attachment holes. This image is some ways similar to Praxiteles' late classical sculpture Aphrodite of Cnidos, but is considered to be more exotic than its earlier counterpart. For instance, while she is covered below the waist, Aphrodite makes little attempt to cover herself. She appears to be teasing and ignoring her viewer, instead of making him eye contact.